saying parents didn't want you reading the comic books because there was a guy out there that was saying that comic books were destroying the youth of America, and they were having congressional and Senate hearings about comic books. And it was the reason why a lot of companies ended up going out of business. They said all those monster comic books and all those horror comic books were actually leading to a downgrade of society, which is why the comic code comes along. But Marvel comic books comes out of the ashes of those Senate hearings, right? And so now we get the Fantastic Four, which is your first one. So Fantastic Four, why Fantastic? Why not Fantastic Five? Why four?
Fantastic Four sounds better than Fantastic Five. Fantastic Five sounded better. What have I got in my throat? If Fantastic Five sounded better, I would have done Fantastic Five. With me, everything depends how it sounds. For example, the Hulk is an okay name, but the Incredible Hulk is a name. Spider-Man is okay, but the Amazing Spider-Man. I love adjectives. That's the way it goes. So the Fantastic. I could have called him the Four. Who care about the Four? But the Fantastic Four. I shouldn't be teaching you. You should have to learn it by yourself.
I'm ripping you off and taking it to Image tomorrow. So, okay, so let's also talk about some of the character names you have, besides the, obviously, the Incredible Hulk and that, the actual human beings, right? You have this sort of repetitiveness in some of your characters to use the same letter for the first name and the last name. Peter Parker, Reed Richard, Sue Storm, right? Bruce Banner. So why did you do that for your characters?
Why did I call him Bruce Banner instead of Charlie Banner?
No, well, BB. Why'd you go BB, PP, SS?
It's so obvious. You haven't figured it out?
Yes, I did, but there are people who haven't heard the story out here, so we will enlighten them.
He really doesn't know the answer. All right, I'll tell you the answer. It's very important that you know. But it must go no further than this room.
Don't take it to Houston.
I have the world's worst memory. And it's hard for me to remember the names of these idiot characters that I was making. So if I called him Charles Banner, if I thought of the Charles, it still wouldn't tell me what the last name was, or vice versa. But if I thought of Bruce, I could say to myself, the last name also begins with B. And that gave me a clue, so I'd stay in the B's until I hit on Banner.